Yo, what up? Hold on, y'all. We about to. All right, man. It's been a minute, and today, what I'm gonna talk to you all about is Freeform Locs. I know I be talking about all kind of stuff on this channel, but that's the whole point. I'm really just here to give y'all some insight, some game, like always, and just kind of show you different things for and from different areas within my life. Now, this ain't really one of those things where I want to say, hey, you're gonna learn about this, go ahead and take your game to the next level, whoop-de-whoop. This is more so just something because I was watching a video the other day and I saw some videos on Freeforms, and it just reminded me back when I first started my journey and like how I used to just tune in to see who was out there, what type of Freeforms I wanted to go for, see what the game was like. I even have videos back in the day that I started, and then I just kind of took them down. I might even start bringing some more of this in and then showing y'all more of the journey. But really what I want to do is just start off by saying if you're looking to get in the Freeform game, if you're going to grow your locks and get them like really, bomba clot, man, and have them things banging and hanging, like just know that this game is no joke. Like you're gonna go through so much just changes. You're gonna go through, which is why they say it's a journey. You're gonna go through different phases more so. If we're gonna put the business hat on, right? You're gonna go through different phases. There's that initial phase of like, man, you're excited, you're in it, your hair is short, you just can't wait. You're like, man, I want it to be long, I want it to be long. When in reality, you should really enjoy that moment of having it short, because once you're out of it, you're never there again, unless you obviously chop your hair and then you do the big chop and start over. But like that early stage is the fun part because you really don't know what to expect, and you just like you see everybody else has been in the game. You're like, man, I want to get there. I can't wait to get there. I've been in the game probably like 6 years now, a total of 6 years, and I started from a little spiky fro, and just let it go. Never did separations. Never got it done at a shop, none of the above, just real, raw Freeforms. And that was the thing that I wanted to do because I saw a lot of different people out there that, like, with no shade to them, they would have Freeforms, but then they would separate them or go get them done. And I feel like that, for me personally, I felt like I wouldn't really be doing what I'm supposed to do. Like, the way I approach anything in life is, like, I like no shortcuts. Give me the raw, uncut, next level everything. Like, that's where I'm at with it. So I was like, I want mine to be like so different, so unique that like it's not like anybody else's. So like I used to watch a lot of videos, and man, like the OGs from like Not Nation to man, what is it, Wise Locks? I think that was his name. Wise Locks was like killing it. He was dope. Johnny the Dread was hard, and I really liked his because his was the vision that I like, where it's like, nah, it's all the way thick roots, because the roots is where it's all at, so where you're starting from is where it's all at. Who else was dope? Dread Tree had that big one. Like, I wanted to like gunplay. I actually did a video shoot for him, and him and I talked about it when I was in my early stages. I'll probably share some pictures or something from that time. But like, man, when he told me, it's like, yeah, you in it. It's like, bruh, like I was ready. So like, again, like I said, the journey is crazy, and like I said, first thing is, man, you got to be ready for it. But at the same time, you're never going to be ready for it. So expect the unexpected. The another thing that I'll say is, like, with Freeform, just like, really, no day is the same. Like, the way my hair used to look, it looks nothing like that. Like, I literally started with probably, like, maybe 10, 20, between, like, 10 to 15 to 20 locks at most. Then it went down to, like, 10, like 8, and then it went down to like 6, and I was rocking 6 for a long time, and now I think I'm somewhere like between 5 and 4 or 6, something like that, and that's changing too. I got new ones that are growing in, and I'll show you in another video more of that. But like, again, expect the unexpected. That's another thing. But the most important thing about embarking on a Freeform journey is actually embracing it and enjoying the journey and the process. So many people are gonna hate, man. Like, anyone who's been through it knows that, like, in that early stage, everyone's like, man, what are you doing with your hair? Cut it. You look homeless. You look like a fucking bum. And it's like, bruh, chill. Trust the process. And now when I come around and my shit is longer than a bitch, man, yeah, I'm talking about hair all the way down to the back, you feel me? And you don't see nobody's like it. It's like people show respect. That's why whenever I see somebody with Freeforms, I'm like, man, respect, man. So if you in the game, know that, again, you got to be ready, but you're not going to really be ready. 2, expect the unexpected. And 3, just like embrace the journey. You got to embrace the journey and just have fun with it. And know that, like I said, no day is going to be the same. You're going to go through different phases of how you care for your hair. You might fall off and not care for it as much as you normally did. And then there's going to be times when you're really just feeling it and it's right where you want it to be. Like, and that's all good. It changes all the time, which is the dopest part. And one thing I want to say to people that are getting freeforms, I think a lot of people shy away from the look because it doesn't look professional or it doesn't look like what modern society expects you to look like. I'll tell you right now, the minute I started growing my freeforms is when like my money started skyrocketing. And I think that's because I truly embraced myself. I was unapologetically me. And that's when my money went from like a couple $100,000 to meal tickets. Like literally, not overnight, but just over time. And because I was so confident that like every time someone would be telling me like, man, what are you doing with your hair? What are you doing with your hair? Like, I know they thought it was going to break me down and slow me down, but it gave me more strength to say, nah, these roots are strong. So enjoy your journey, enjoy the process. And wait a minute, how would I have a freeform video without showing y'all my freeforms? So we're going to kind of break it down. I'm not going to take the beanie off right now because 1, I got some new growth coming in here with some new ones dropping, which is dope. Love it. Looks a little different. I'm going through the journey. 2, my hairline be looking cooked, nigga. I ain't even going to cap. So until that's looking good, I'll show you eventually anyways. I don't care. I'm just talking shit. Talk shit, swallow spit. But yeah, so here's one of mine. You know, he hangs this side. Pretty lengthy right here. We got another one on this side. It's got some good length on it. When I stand up, these go down to my butt. And then I got this other, got another skinny one that's really long. This one's like really sun-kissed too. You can't really tell, but you know, it's stretching off camera. I think if I lean back like this, you get a better idea of what's in there. You feel me? And then my favorite of all is my beaver tail. It used to be 3 different locks. I don't know if you guys can see because I'm just, like this used to hang in front of my head. This was kind of off to the side, and then this was too. And then they just grew together, like right in the center. So that beaver tail is like that real bulky, yada. And honestly, I love it. Like I love walking around like, yeah, baby, because these raw. You don't know what I've been through to get these, man. And these my identity to a degree. And it's crazy. Like I said, video makes them look a little bit different, but when I stand up, yeah, they banging. They banging for sure. So enjoy your journey, enjoy your process, and embrace it. And if this does well and you guys want to see more about my actual process, and like I said, show you some of the steps that I had to go through to get there, I'm definitely going to make more. But shout out to all the people that are still making videos on the freeforms and keeping the community going. Men and women, keep it going, man. Keep it going, and I'll catch you in the next one, man. Boop, boop.